Shalom, family. Good to see everybody here. I hope everybody is doing well. We're going to talk about an incident that occurred at the White House. Now, Susie Wiles is the chief of staff, and Elon Musk was requesting an office near the Oval Office. Well, she let him know it ain't going to happen. She told him he will not co-president with Donald Trump. She told him he was not even going to be in the same building. So she sent him over to the Eisenhower Building. That's where he's going to be working from. He will not be in the White House at all. And she told him that he is not to have any direct contact with Donald Trump. Whatever he got to say, he got to say it through her. So, and I also read she can't stand him. She can't stand Elon Musk. And apparently a lot of the staff up at the White House have issues with Elon Musk. They don't like him, which is not shocking. He is probably one of the most unlikable people. Elon Musk is very unlikable, y'all. He really, truly is. And I don't know if he realizes it or not. He knows it and just simply don't care. He don't care that he's unlikable. But they said she can't stand him. So we're going to get into the story. I don't think he's going to, Elon Musk seemed to think he can do whatever he wants. And I think he's going to flex his muscle at her eventually, like belittle her because she's a woman. I think that's what he's going to do to her in the future. So it's not going to be pleasant for him. But I just got a feeling he's going to bypass her. He's going to find a way to do it. All right, y'all. So let's get into this story. If you don't know who his chief of staff is, or you never seen her before, to me, she looks like a female version of Steve Bannon. That's what she looked like to me. I don't know. Maybe she don't to you, but to me, she does. She looked like the female version of Steve Bannon. And I don't know if y'all saw what Steve Bannon said. He told Elon Musk to go back to Africa and calling him a racist and saying he don't like black people. I said, Steve Bannon? But see, you know what? They only do that to leverage an argument against someone like that. But Steve Bannon he don't love us. Come on, man. We're just being used conveniently by him because he don't like Elon Musk. So, yeah, well, he's not elected and he really shouldn't be around Donald Trump like we see him. I mean, you don't see any other cabinet members always appearing with Donald Trump. You don't see that. You may be the VP here and there, but you see him more than you see Elon more than you see JD Vance. I mean, and that doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know, but Susie Wiles and Donald Trump have worked together in the past. They already knew each other from years ago, you know? So they go way back, known each other for a very long time. All right. So let's get into this story. All right. So they call her the Ice Maiden, Trump's Ice Maiden, freezes Elon Musk out of the West Wing. He really believed he should have an office right next to Donald Trump. I mean, maybe the VP, but definitely not Elon with a cabinet position. Get real, man. So, the Ice Maiden, at the heart of Trump's administration, has won her first big battle this week, denying Elon Musk a permanent base in the West Wing of the White House. Susie Wiles, a veteran Florida political fixer, and she's the first female chief of staff, earned her name from President Trump for the calm professionalism she brought to his election campaign. Observers call her job the toughest in America. She must bring order to Trump's White House operation, control access to the president to keep him focused, manage senior staff, and, liaison with Congress to advance his legislative agenda. So that's her job. Susie Wiles is 67 years old. She wastes no time laying down the law to the new president's staff, making it clear that anyone who cannot be counted on to be, part of their team, they won't be working in the West Wing for long, according to her. She has warned that she does not welcome people who want to work solo or be a star. So she's telling them it's teamwork. She meant she faced an early challenge, and her early challenge was with Elon Musk. as a co-president or the real vice president instead of J.D. Vance, given the entrepreneur's tendency to grab headlines, promote his own agenda and allies. Musk, 53, has a key role in Trump's second term as head of the new cut costing DOGE department, and is said to have been angling for his own office within yards of the Oval Office. Well, then, if you're yards away from the Oval Office, wouldn't you be out of your department and not working around your staff? So you would be next to Donald Trump and your staff would be in a whole different building? That doesn't make sense. Musk's senior leadership are to be based in the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, which is in the White House grounds, but a short walk across a road from the main complex. So she put him in a whole different building. You know Elon don't like that. Wiles was sitting in the Oval Office on the chair to the side of the Resolute desk when Trump was asked by a reporter, and during this session for executive orders, if Musk would be getting an office in the West Wing. No, Trump said. He's getting an office for about 20 people that were hired to make sure that these savings get implemented. His chief of staff reminded the poker face that this marked a significant victory. There was relief among long-term Trump backers on the West Wing staff who resented Musk. Rapid assent after declaring his support only last summer. So, and I was reading that in other articles. It was saying the White House staff can't stand Elon. They can't stand him. And it's not shocking why this man gets sued so much. He's so unlikable. And he's the biggest welfare recipient in America. All of his money came from government contracts. All of it. So Donald Trump, it's amazing how he is taking certain things away from, like, you can't get a government contract no more based on race or anything like that. But you can best believe Elon Musk, he's going to sit in that position and take advantage of all the contracts he can get his hands on. Okay. There was another sign that Wiles' determination to put some distance between Musk and Trump in the executive order setting up DOGE, which stated that its chief administrator must report to her. So Elon can't go directly to Donald Trump. He has to go to Susie Wiles. Nobody knows better than Wiles, with her long experience of managing men with big egos, just how hard it will be to restrain Musk, who continues to make frequent visits to the West Wing. And you can best believe he's going to do that the entire time. He's going to get up and go over there when he's good and ready. However, her moves this week asserted her role as gatekeeper to the president, even for the world's richest man who has, a tendency to always want to be by Trump's side. After moving himself into, I told y'all, he rented a bungalow at Mar-a-Lago. All right. So he did that at the end of last year. There's never been an administration that has had so many power plays. So, it just goes over. And everybody that Donald Trump has are either billionaires or millionaires. That's all he wants to surround himself with. All right. Wiles has long experience of larger than life characters from her first job in Washington in 1979 for Jack Kemp, a former New York Giants quarterback who became a congressman. She was a friend of her father, Pat Summerall, another Giants star who became a household name as an NFL commentator, credited his daughter with help from the overall, I guess he was an alcoholic at one time and said he had help overcoming that. So to narrow it all down, y'all, Elon Musk is going to have a hard time getting to Donald Trump because Susie intend on blocking him. Now, how long that's going to last, we shall see. I can see a lot of falling out if Elon Musk put up $250 million from Donald Trump and she won't let him have access. How much you want to bet? This is going to be a huge problem. Now, what I mean? We shall see. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of friction up at the White House. And Elon's going to be in the center of it. Should be like a soap opera up there. All right. So, dark skinned brother, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for the other super sticker. Dark skinned brother, thank you for becoming a member for a month. Thank you. And I see here, Susan hates Elon Musk guts. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I have seen that in several publications that she absolutely can't stand Elon Musk. But just the ego on this guy, not an elected official, but feel he should have an office right next to the president's office. No, you should have an office in the department you were, the cabinet position you were given. That's where you should be. You shouldn't be up under Donald Trump. I think what Elon wants to do, anything that comes across Donald Trump's desk, he wants to have a say in it. And I think that's what Elon's goal was, to have input in everything that comes across his desk. He has a say in it. I mean, those two men are still going to see each other. Donald Trump said he only works 3 hours a day. So all Elon got to do is work 3 hours a day too, and they got time to go golfing and everything else without Susie being around. I mean, she may keep them separated somewhat, but I think they're still going to have plenty of access to each other. That's my opinion. Nobody hired Elon. Nobody voted for him. That's why, when his name came up for TikTok to take over as owner of TikTok, I said, You see how he's already jacked up X. He'll just mess up TikTok. That's what he'll do. He'll just mess the whole thing up. Chocolate Night 2, thank you for the super chat. Elon might go after her position. I don't think he will, because with that position is a lot of responsibility. Elon don't come off like he likes a lot of responsibility. He comes off to me like a person, if he's in a big corporation, he just want to sit around and do whatever he wants to do. As far as the responsibility, he'll just delegate that to someone else. That's a lot of responsibility. Your job is, you got to oversee the staff, make sure each department is carrying out their work, and you don't want anybody sitting on a job not pulling their weight. She got a tough job. That's a tough job. So, I mean, that being said, no, I don't think Elon would want that kind of burden. He's kind of, you know what, he comes off like he's lazy to me. He just delegates everything out to other people, but he's generally just some lazy dude. Hmm. Yeah, he'll if anything, he'll try to talk Trump into getting rid of her, just like he did with Vivek. They said he was talking to Donald Trump all the time about getting rid of Vivek, and then next thing you know, he's gone. And he'll probably try to pull that one with Susie Wiles, go to Donald Trump and convince him that she should go. But the only thing is, Donald Trump has known Susie a lot longer than he's known Elon. He's got quite a history with her. With Elon, no, not so much. Hmm. Well, Vivek don't even have a job, so well, he still got his business, but I guess. But as far as his political career, I think that's pretty much over. Hmm. Yeah, well, people like Elon Musk usually will do that. You know, he himself is lazy, but he'll call somebody else lazy. Uh huh. Well, he was all over X fighting with everybody over that H-1B visas because, you know, he was agreeing with Vivek, and he was over there arguing and throwing people off. And, you know, he claimed X was about freedom of speech, but as soon as you say something about him and he don't like it, he throws you off and suspend your account. So he ain't about no freedom of speech. And if you turn TikTok over to him, it's going to be the same thing. You know, all somebody got to do is do videos where they don't agree with him, and he'll be over there suspending accounts. I don't think he's the best one to take over TikTok. And if it is sold, I just hope it's not sold to him. I hope it's not sold to Elon. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Vivek is going to be fine whether he's in the White House or not. He's a billionaire. Uh huh. You know, I mean, look, they keep trying to, whenever people say, I notice MAGA, whenever anybody say something about Elon, they'll all come up, oh, he's autistic. Oh, he's autistic. I've met autistic people before that are adults, and they don't act like Elon. They don't act like him at all. And they're not giving Nazi salutes and acting like they should be the most important person there. And you know, and plus Donald Trump don't like all that President Musk stuff that people have been saying out here. He's fully aware of it, and he don't like it. That was a full-blown Nazi salute, you know. And they're making all kinds of excuses saying he just is a very passionate person. Okay, so anybody to give a salute as a passionate person, if y'all don't go somewhere and sit down. If that was anyone else that did what Elon Musk did, y'all would be condemning him now. You know, you're only not condemning him because Elon has thrown his money around. He has given the Zionist money, he's given money to Donald Trump. You know, he's been throwing his money around. That's why everybody is staying silent and they have nothing to say about what Elon did. But let it be somebody that didn't do those things, didn't give them any money. They would be in the media condemning them right now. But never lose sight of all of the black men that did far less than what Elon did, they had no problem running to the media to condemn. But they didn't have that same smoke for Elon. That says it all right there. It says if the money is green enough, they will go silent no matter what the insult is. Well, that's the excuse. Anytime you have a complaint about Elon, their go-to thing is he's autistic. Danielle Meyer, thank you for the super chat. 6 months to 1 year, he will be thrown out. I don't even think he's going to last that long, Danielle. I believe him and Donald Trump are going to clash. He'll be out of there. I don't think it's going to be that far off either. Well, if Donald Trump signed those executive orders for birthright, wouldn't Elon have to go? I'm just saying, wouldn't Elon have to leave too? Wouldn't he have to go back to South Africa? Even that's not his homeland. He needs to go back to the Netherlands. All right, y'all. So I wanted to update you on this latest drama that's going on up at the White House. So tomorrow I will be doing another live stream, and that one will be on Donald Trump trying to get a third term. And they're actually literally working on the amendment in the Constitution that will open the door for Donald Trump to have a third term. Personally, I don't think it's a good idea. Number one, Donald Trump is an elderly man. He's already 78 years old. When he gets done with this term, he's going to be 82 years old. Who the hell wants a 82-year-old man to have a third term? It's going to be Joe Biden all over again. An 82-year-old man, a third term. So by the time he's done, he's going to be 86. No, because of his age alone, I don't think a third term is a good idea. That's all I'm saying. He's too old. That's that to me. That's not the thing for a man his age. I think he missed that boat a long time ago. But that's my opinion. I think his age should rule out a third term. But we shall see. We'll go over all of that tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. So I hope to see you all there. And I'm just going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate when you come and support my channel and you enjoy the topics that I go over. So please enjoy the rest of your night, and shalom, family.